me that speaks of this in a poem by Yeats about an Irish airman. The poem was written during the First World War, because Yeats was, I think he died in 1939 it was. And the line that occurs to me is, some lonely impulse of delight led to this tumult in the clouds. Some lonely impulse of delight led to this airman climbing into the clouds and pitting himself against the enemy.
Oh, yes.
And that struck me as being quite an indicator of why I came along to poetry, and why I, first of all, felt that it was a good thing to do. I'd like to read another poem, which is a shorter one. It's about a kind of a lifelong reflection experience. I hoped when I'm writing and in my life generally, and with regard to poetry, I'm always aware of how fleeting time is. Years are passing, months are passing, and I have little or no control over them. And one of the reasons that I came to poetry was the idea of creating something that would last, something that would be permanent, something that would last even when I eventually myself am gone. And this poem is called The Dancer by the Lake. One sec, just the idea of it is that it's quite simple, but I often thought of putting it maybe beside a picture that I do, recite one or two lines from it, to give the indication of something that can be looked back upon years later, looked back upon in years to come. And it's quite a simple little storyline called The Dancer by the Lake. I wrote 10 sonnets by a clear and mountain lake, where I had gone to rest my heart from the world's dark bane, for I feared that my heart would break. I saw a young girl dancing there, in that wild, forgotten place, and the moon brought ointments from the starry east to caress her lovely face. Ah, dancer, you will be dancing still when I have known my worldly plight, your beauty constant in my thoughts, all through my laughing, crowded day and in my darkest night. Thank you.